The Auditor General has presented the financials of the Post Bank for the past 3 years, and the bank recorded disclaimer audit outcomes for this period, meaning its financial records cannot be verified. There were also no supporting documents for transactions of social grant deposits.
Management was not able to provide us with adequate supporting information to be able to substantiate the figure that they've reported. And it was sitting at 5 billion at that time.
The AG's office says the IT infrastructure at the bank can easily be manipulated without a trace through service providers, beneficiaries, and staff. And this led to a cyber attack resulting in 90 million rand losses.
We also, they recorded a figure of close to 90 million. So what was indicated in the financial statement is that the figure is made out of an incident that took place last year, which was a cyber incident in October. However, when we requested for supporting information to validate whether the amount that has been recorded to confirm if the figure is complete and is accurate, we were not provided with the information, or the information that was provided to us was not adequate.
The bank says it's now strengthening its internal controls.
That's one of the initiatives present that we're working on through the IT modernization, to make it a point that we create the necessary firewalls, we create the necessary security, and we hive off our infrastructure from that of SABC, so as to make it a point that we've got the sufficient controls around our IT environment to limit and to minimize the scourge of the fraudulent activities.
Breaches in the social grant cards in 2018, as well as the cyber attack, have left beneficiaries vulnerable. The South African Reserve Bank has now issued instructions to the Post Bank to strengthen internal controls or risk being suspended from disbursing social grants.
Management is busy in the process of replacing those cards, working with the Reserve Bank. There is also an issue of the recent cyber attack that happened last year in October. We have been very clear to the board that everything else has to be done to identify the perpetrators and to make sure that we recover that money.
We would also be worried if Post Bank is unable to address the matters raised in the variation order of the Reserve Bank. As already stated by the Auditor General, that can also bring us a crisis of beneficiaries that may not be paid.
Meanwhile, the Post Bank says it's awaiting Parliament to pass the Post Bank Amendment Bill so that it can apply for a full banking license with the Reserve Bank, and it says thereafter it hopes to transition into a state bank. Tulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.